think it hasn't come terrifically far, even though technology has enhanced greatly. So we now have computers that we carry around in our pocket that are more powerful than a whole room full of computing machines would have been 50 years ago. Um, I think that that computing power hasn't really been creatively leveraged to help autistic people. Uh, Instead, I think we're still stuck with using computing in a relatively unoriginal way to mimic the kind of learning that people might do with books or non-digital toys. So I think that technological supports for autistic people so far have focused a little bit too much on kind of teaching skills. Um, in a sort of repetitive, practice this over and over again and get better at it kind of way. The supports I'd be most interested in creating would act as a sort of translation tool to sit in between the non-autistic and the autistic person to try and mediate their interaction in a way that helps both parties. I think we need to educate society about what autism is and about the kind of broader concept of neurodiversity. The idea that people's brains are different from each other, and that leads to different kinds of behaviours and different expectations, in the same way that people's cultural backgrounds are different, for example. Um, so I think we need to work harder to introduce, probably ideally young children in primary school, to the concept of neurodiversity in the same way that we introduce young children to other aspects of diversity as part of their development and education.